We don't need no feelings, baby, when we kickin'.
Just some show gang shit, all that shit, man. You already know what the fuck going on. BTP, Blue Top Perform, baby. We in that motherfucker represent for real. You know it.
What's up? What's up? We got Qwan Tha Don in the building.
Hey, it's been a long time. Hey, I know this shit right here. Hey, I know we've been holding this off for a minute, boy, for real. Hey, well, we finally up in here, man. Finna do what it do, you know what I'm saying? Chopping up my boy Black G, goddamn down the road business, baby. You already know it.
Alright, so how long you been doing music, Qwan?
Bro, honestly, bro, I done lost count. For real, I can say I've been doing it probably like, I want to say back in my 8th grade year, middle school. That was probably like 2007, 2006 range or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly didn't start taking it seriously probably till I got in high school around my 10th grade year, man. Goddamn, when I linked up with my boy, goddamn DD Apollo, Devin Smith, bro. That was probably right around the 2008, 2009 range, bro, when we really started, you know what I'm saying, really just trying to get into the motivation and taking this shit serious, honestly, you know what I'm saying? But before then, everything else was just bullshit. You know how it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You growing up in a damn music environment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody played rap, you know what I'm saying, when they was growing up and shit like that. You know, just fucking around and shit like that. Niggas ain't never had no rap dreams, no shit like that, for real. But, you know, when you really damn just get around the right people, whatnot, you start seeing all the different talent and all that, bro. You be like, bro, we probably can take this shit here, you know what I'm saying? That's all that was, for real. So probably right around that 2008, late 2008 range, early 2009 range, bro, when we really said, hey, bro, let's try that shit out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. What's up? So you involved in making your own beats and recording and mixing yourself?
Hey, I started off, goddamn, I don't know if everybody remember the old HP that used to come with the built-in microphone, with the built-in microphone right on top of the screen and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You had the little old recording software shit where you can just pull it up and down, record. We used to have the beat playing in the background. And you know what I'm saying? We just record on that shit, goddamn. Just bullshitting around. Like I said, that was around my late 8th grade year range and shit like that. But once I got like down high school, man, and started like really just diving into the shit, bro, like me and my cousin actually did some work for my grandmother or whatever. Then cleaning off some land for her or whatnot. And that's when I really just dived into it. Used all that money that I made from that, bro. Bought my own microphone. Bought the little FL Studio software. Actually bought it, you know what I'm saying? Put some money into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just started playing around with down the recording shit. I wasn't on no beat making shit at the time. That shit just came with it, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just got tired of download goddamn beats off fucking YouTube and shit like that. And, you know, that's how the beat making process. I never looked at, honestly, when I first started off, I never looked at myself as a producer or beat maker, none of that. You know, I just wanted to rap, you know.
Okay,
I just wanted to fucking rap. And the beat making shit just came along, like, bro, you know, just started playing around with it. When I first got FL Studio, bro, that shit was like, man, this shit bullshit, you know what I'm saying? This shit hard as hell to learn, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep real with you.
Okay,
that shit was hard, like, bro, man, fuck this shit, bro. I just, hey, give me some beats, let me record. But as time going along, you keep playing with something, bro, you eventually learn it, and, you know, you start getting more interested in it, bro. And that's how the beat making process came along with me, you know.
Okay. I got a little motto, like when they ask me, I be like, music rapping is a gateway drug.
Mm-hmm.
Rapping it'll lead to doing things like mixing, producing, making your own beats and all that, etc.
Facts.
And yeah, something like that. So you got it. What inspired you to start when you first started?
Bro, honestly, it's kind of a two-way story. Like I could take you back to like my early 8th grade year, in middle school or whatever. I had an uncle, Antonio Starr, whatnot. He passed away in 2008 or whatever, you know what I'm saying, car accident and all that. And like after he passed away or whatnot, you know how when people pass away they start handing out belongings and shit like that. You know, like that's when I found out that my uncle used to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I never knew that.
Yeah.
My uncle, I knew my uncle my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was kicking and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I was his only nephew at the time and shit like that. Like, I never knew he rapped. But when he died, you know what I'm saying, I figured out that he rapped, you know what I'm saying? And I heard that CD. I remember riding in the car with my mama, and I told my mama, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make me a rap CD. that was that, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I just started, from that point on, I started fucking around, like I said, with the HP and shit like that, got on that. Just started bullshitting around. I never took it that serious, you know what I'm saying? But it was some shit that I started fucking around with. But that was my first inspiration of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just even thinking about even wanting to rap. Fast forward to goddamn high school, you know, my boy D.D. Apollo, Devin Smith, R.I.P., you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? We in gym class kicking shit like always, you know what I'm saying? I'm a freshman in high school. My bro, you know what I'm saying? He was already doing his high school shit. Fucked around, we in gym class kicking shit. Bro had a notebook full of fucking rhymes, you know what I'm saying? Like, some shit that I'm talking about, that notebook that you got right now. Like, 20 or more pages full with just raps, bro. Just rap. Like, bro, what the hell you keep looking at a notebook for? You know what I'm saying? Bro showed me what he had and then just started spitting some shit like, oh, this nigga official. And for anybody that know Devin Smith, Lil Wayne was this nigga's favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Favorite rapper, you know what I'm saying? And if you ever heard him spit, he spit it exactly the Wayne way Wayne came with it. You know what I'm saying? The exact same way. He was big on metaphors. He was big on goddamn just coming up with some shit that damn just blow your mind. You know what I'm saying? All of that type of shit. And that was the shit that really, I think, just took my inspiration from my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Just took it over to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because later on, I found out Devin, I was actually kin to Devin too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I think that was the shit that really just took my inspiration for the next level, bro, and just made me like, bro, you know, I probably can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? He is the act. For people that don't know, when I used to call myself K1, your boy K1, my boy D is the one that gave me that name. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to call myself Lil D. You know, I remember down PE one day, he was like, bro, Lil D, you know, that shit cool now, bro. You should call yourself some shit like, he sat there and thought about it for me, K1, man. Mm-hmm. That shit hard, bro. That shit hard. And from there, that's where that shit actually came from, my boy. You know what I'm saying? From then and on, like I said, late my 9th grade year, 10th grade year, bro, we did some of the work for my grandma. I bought my first microphone, got FL Studio and all that shit, bro. And from there, bro, the rest is really just goddamn history. We just really just got to work, bro. You know, like, if you was there, you already know what the fuck going on from that point on, bro. But yeah, that's where majority of inspiration came from, you know what I'm saying? My uncle and my boy D, bro. You know what I'm saying? From there, the rest is just damn history.
Okay. So, where you from, Qwan Tha Don?
Oh, but Hurstfield, Alabama. They got down Shady Grove 334. Boy, you already know that Bama shit. We gonna rep that shit to the fullest, baby.
Okay.
You already know it.
How is it for independent artists coming from where you from?
Man, for the people that know, bro, you already know. When you come from a small town like this, bro, you gotta actually work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fucking handout. No matter what you trying to do, if you trying to play sports, goddamn, you just trying to be on some academic shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who done went to Russell County in the school, bro, you know you gotta actually work for what the hell you want. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely no handouts. No matter what you trying to do, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta work, bro. You just gotta grind. You gotta really just step outside of the box and show motherfuckers what you really made about, bro. That's all it is at the end of the day. No matter who you is, the color, whatever, all that shit, bro. You gotta work coming from a small town at the end of the day. You know, because there ain't no handouts when you coming from a small town like where we come from, baby.
Okay, so Devin, go back to Devin. You said Devin was a lot of your motivation and stuff like that. Y'all, how much music did y'all get to make? Did y'all make?
When we first started, you know, like when we first started
with Devin.
Yeah, when I first started, I started by myself, but like I said, if you was around the circle, you know, I pretty much got my whole family to rap.
Okay.
Like real shit. Niggas used to think, they used to tell me, Qwan, man, what the hell you doing in them garage, down and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, bro, I skipped out on football games on Friday nights and all that shit, bro. I used to come home straight from school, go straight to the garage and record and shit like that. Fucked around my cousin and fucked around the K9 on me one night. Niggas fell in love. You know what I'm saying? One of my cousins got down after the night K9 and recorded, nigga went and bought your own settle. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how much, you know what I'm saying, motivation was damn spread it out at the time, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like when I actually say starting out, it was my boy me and my boy Peanut. P Wizard, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn I didn't even have no professional mic at the time. I had that damn type of mic, you know what I'm saying, when motherfuckers performing and shit like that. I had that goddamn shit. I socked that shit up the damn plug into the interface. Nah, I had that bitch going straight to the computer. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we was recording. We recorded goddamn like 4 freestyle just recording over different artists, beats that was popular at the time. From Yo Gotti, T.I., Plies, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We just basically just uploaded them there. You know what I'm saying? Let people around school heard them shits. You know what I'm saying? We actually performed at a party off one of them. Niggas got to fight at that shit. That shit ain't that shit ain't turned out the way we expected it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Me and my boy P Wizard really, I would say, was goddamn like he was that nigga that was there with me at the start of it. You know what I'm saying? And then my boy Devin actually came along, and me and Devin just took it to a whole nother level for real. Like that nigga, Devin was that type of nigga to go in the studio and record about 20 songs in one goddamn day. To be honest with you, bro, like he used to motivate me. Cause there be plenty of nights I used to be in that bit like, bro, hey, bro, we gonna call it quits for the night. And like, bro, I just got one more to record. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Like, bro was really an animal, bro. You ever listen to some shit when he called himself a beast and an animal? Bro's really on that shit, bro. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, real deal.
So, what type of artists you grew up listening to?
Come on, G. You know, goddamn, now in the country, bro, you listen to a wide range of all that shit, boy. From blues, R&B, goddamn rap, hip hop. I mean, you really have a variety of it all. I ain't gonna lie. When I grew up, like my dad, you know what I'm saying, listen to a lot of blues and shit. I used to hate blues growing up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to hate that shit, bro. I used to be in the car with my dad like, bro, turn this shit the fuck off. this shit bullshit. But you can't stop me from listening to blues right now. You know what I mean? Blues is like one of my top fucking genres right now. You know what I mean? Just because once you get older and actually understand the lyrics of blues music and where they coming from, bro, you actually appreciate that shit a lot more than what you did when you were younger or whatever. But just on the hip hop side and rap side, you know, my dad had all of the Master P's CDs, all of the Tupac CDs, all of the Biggie CDs, you know what I'm saying? All of the Nelly CDs from artists and such and that, bro, you know what I'm saying? At the time, I didn't know what the hell I was listening to. It just sounded good, but you know what I'm saying? As you get older and understand what you listening to, what you came from, bro, you be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This is that, you know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, like I would say a lot of the OGs in the game, honestly, a lot of the big OGs in the game, even on some Cash Money shit, you know what I'm saying? Diddy, goddamn, I even put Jay-Z in the category too, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a lot of those big names, Dre, you know, like, that type of shit, bro, like, you really appreciate that shit once you get older, you know, you don't really understand what you listen to when you at that young age, but once you get older, you know what I'm saying, you go back and like, damn, I heard that song before when I was such age, bro, like, oh yeah, you appreciate that shit, bro, I promise you do.
Okay, so that what you were saying, what would you say? I know your music, a lot of your music, you know, got the chill type vibe to it. What that would you say? You got some of that from the blues or R&B?
I would say a mixture of both, honestly, because you know what I'm saying. I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like blues has more of a storytelling feeling than R&B. R&B, depending on the type of R&B you listen to, has more of a sexual feeling. You know what I'm saying? Just some bedroom type shit, but at the same time, it can have that storytelling, you know what I'm saying, relationship type vibe. But I feel like at the end of the day, when you listen to blues, all blues just have that storytelling feeling, you know what I'm saying, just some real life situation type shit, you know what I'm saying. So I would say it's actually a mixture of both, you know what I'm saying. But I would lean more toward the R&B vibe type side, but I would kind of put some of that blues storytelling into it, you know.
Okay. That was up. So I'm gonna talk about that. Last year, 2020, you dropped one called "Talk Your Shit." I was finna drop one called almost the same title myself. Let you talk. You dropped Talking Shit, Where I'm From, and we dropped that Western Move, all them in 2020.
It's still a classic, man.
Yeah,
Still
classic. Did you make that beat on that Talking Shit?
Oh, yeah. That shit right there. Bro, I had that beat probably a year before I even recorded that song. I actually had played that beat for some other motherfuckers. I was trying to get that beat to some other motherfuckers. Like, bro, y'all like this shit? Motherfuckers was fucking with the beat, but at the time, nobody ain't really want to rap on and shit like that. So I really just came back to it in 2020. Like, bro, I know that beat hard. Because I had too many motherfuckers tell me this shit hard. You know, I'm just listen to that bit and then play that bit. Just went in the studio, bro, and just vibed all that shit. Honestly, bro, I didn't even write that song. I just went off the top of the head, you know what I'm saying? That was some shit that I actually got from my boy Devin, you know what I'm saying? Just that shit that we used to do. Like, he was, like, when I say Lil Wayne was his favorite rapper, he was on some Lil Wayne type shit. Mm-hmm. Like, he's the one that actually got me and all my niggas on that shit of rapping 4 bars in the studio. Record 4 bars, stop, think of 4 more bars, then record 4 more. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you can think of 8 bars at a time, record 8 bars and come back and record 8 more. That's how that song really came to pop, bro. I didn't write that song down at the time. That was just at the moment song, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was right, cause you know, like, you know how a nigga is when you get to drinking, you know what I'm saying, pulled up and all. Cause I know, if you know me, you know I be talking about that pulled up, drinking and all that type of shit in most of my songs and shit like that. It was just one of those songs, bro, like, just get out here and you ain't necessarily on no flexing type shit, but nigga, just talk your shit, you know what I'm saying? The shit that you really on, you know what I'm saying? Just be you at the end of the day, you know? How you feel today? When you wake up, nigga, how you feel today? You feel like popping your shit, nigga? Hey, just get up and do what you do, you know what I'm saying? This shit that you on, talk your shit, baby.
Okay.
Everybody got a right to talk their shit, right? So talk your shit, baby. That's all that song was at the end of the day. I just felt like it was right, you know what I'm saying? Talking shit, and at the time, my cousin old POP had the damn Kodak was out here getting these niggas asses and shit with the BTP Blue Top Form shit, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like it was only right at the time, you know, like, go ahead and drop that shit. Like, nigga, we talking our shit at the end of the day. Win or lose. We talking our shit, baby, you know what I'm saying? We gonna stand on that.
Okay, that was up. So 2021, we got that bad that and that no feelings. Let me know a little something about that bad that. That chill type vibe. I think your mix. You know what I'm saying? Let me know something about that bad that.
A lot of people gonna be surprised by it, bro. Honestly, bad that I didn't like that song when I first recorded that hook, bro. I did not even like that song when I recorded the hook, bro. Like, I recorded the hook. The day I recorded the hook, I was like, they actually heard the beat. I already had started playing with the melody of the hook in my head and shit like that. I was like, it sounds great. Just one day in the studio vibing, drinking and shit bullshit. I went ahead and laid it down. Like, man, this shit alright. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I know sometimes those songs that you don't like be them songs that actually blow up and shit like that. So, you know, I just made myself take that bitch on the house and write some shit to it. See what I can come up with. Wrote the first verse or whatnot. Came out pretty straight. Went and laid the first verse down and like the next day or whatever. Okay. I actually freestyled the second verse or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It came out pretty good. And I was just like, it's still alright. You know, the shit was still like, it wasn't that. You know, but when I actually just laid everything down and actually mixed it, I was like, I actually played it back. Shit might be something when I actually dropped it and played it for a couple different people. Everybody was actually fucking with it. It was more surprising than what I thought. But to this day, I still tell people, bro, like, I was about to delete that song. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It wasn't no song that I really thought was going to do what it did or whatever. You know what I'm saying? People don't gravitate to it. It was just one of those songs, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just felt down about. You know, every song you ain't going to feel like it's that. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, every song that you record ain't going to be that. You know what I'm saying? Majority of the time, from what I done learned, those songs that you don't think that be that. And those songs that you think be that, don't be the songs that be that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was one of those songs I think that just kind of, it grew on me. Even though it isn't my goddamn song. That shit grew on me. You know what I'm saying? It just grew to one of the songs I actually like, goddamn. And you know, everybody was fucking with it at the time. No Feelings was just one of those goddamn songs, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was just one of those songs, goddamn late night studio, drinking, pulled up on all that shit, and then some more talking your shit, goddamn, just talking about a little situation that had happened, such and such, you know what I mean? Like, I had to explain that shit to people, because people don't know that song's actually old. The song's probably about a year and some change old. I just re-dropped it on all platforms, free. That song really is for like situation, like you know, you go into a situation like you fucking with such and such. You ain't trying to catch no feelings, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that motherfucker that you fucking with, they vibe be so goddamn potent. It be like, shh, bro, I don't know, bro. I might need to fuck with this motherfucker the long way and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? Like with that song in the hook, I'm talking about not catching feelings and no shit like that, just some chill type shit. But in the verse, I'm actually explaining, like, bro, I'm kind of reconsidering this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, she dope. She on her shit. You know what I'm saying? She getting to the money, all that type of shit, bro. This shit had you rethinking this shit. Like, bro, we need to get out of here, no feeling shit, bro. We need to lock this shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you really been out here, bro. You done probably been through that situation before. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, been fucking with a motherfucker. Like, you already got that mindset. I'm gonna fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Be out here with my player shit. Be like, but when you actually fuck with that motherfucker the long way, be like, hold up, this motherfucker on some different shit than the rest of them motherfuckers I don't fuck with. I might need to keep, you know what I'm saying, keep this situation locked down, you know what I'm saying? That's all that song came from, you know what I'm saying, for real, that's some type of vibe shit like that. But like I said, like a lot of people don't know, a lot of people think that song is new and fresh. That song is actually some change over, to be honest with you. Okay. Like, majority of my slower tracks, man, be probably about a couple of months or such old, you know what I'm saying? I don't just record some shit and just drop it right then and there most of the time. I would say one of the only songs that I did, Talking Shit was one of those songs that I recorded and just went ahead and dropped at that time. You know what I'm saying? The beat was already made, but it was just one of those songs I just felt like it was the right. I'm the type of person that just drop songs, you know what I'm saying? When it's that type of time, you know what I'm saying? Don't just record some shit and just drop it right there when you record it. You know what I'm saying? Time and place for everything. I feel like you should create your music the same way, you know what I'm saying? Just because you record a song today don't mean it's gonna pop today. You know what I'm saying? You record a song goddamn last year, 2020, drop that bitch the same date, 2021, and that bitch will blow up.
Yeah.
It wouldn't blow it up 2020, you know what I'm saying, when you drop.
About time.
But damn 2021, goddamn you drop that same date, that bitch will blow it up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all about timing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just where your audience at the time and where the world is at the time, you know? That's all it is all about. Once you learn that shit is all a part of marketing too. Once you learn all of that shit, bro, you know, like, a lot of artists that get following on what they is you too. That's just real shit. That's just some little game what now. I'm pretty sure everybody already know that. If you know what I'm saying, you doing your research, you already know that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most songs don't blow up until probably about a damn couple of months or a year later for real when they drop.
Oh yeah. So what you got working on next?
Shit.
Qwan Tha Don?
Man, right now I'm in between goddamn producing and just the artistry side right now. For the people that don't know, bro, I call myself the Dre of the South. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I don't feel like nobody fucking with me. Damn in the South with that producing shit for real. When I'm really in tune with it, I don't feel like nobody fucking with me, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's just an ego thing right there. You know what I'm saying? But it's humbly too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come to me with some shit that I don't know, I'm gonna humbly intake that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know what I got going on too. You know what I'm saying? We can exchange goddamn knowledge together or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I call myself the Dre of the South just because I feel like I'm a young nigga doing that shit. You know, I'm probably one of the youngest niggas doing this shit real for the way I do it, from the samples, just damn original beats, all that shit. You know, and like for the people that don't know, bro, I feel like I got a lot of hits up under my name. They probably ain't on your celebrity level or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, just on a goddamn local level, I feel like I got a lot of hits up under my name, from the Shovel Gang shit and all that shit. For the motherfuckers that don't know, most of the Shovel Gang shit that came out was produced by me, mixed by me, recorded by me, engineered by me, all that type of shit. So, you know, like, so I stand on that Dre of the South name and shit like that. And as far as just artistry wise, bro, like, really just finna switch the sound up, honestly. Like, I think I'm really finna get away from like the hard, just the regular rap shit, and just really get on some more vibe shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I really feel like that's where the audience really fuck with me more at, you know what I'm saying, versus just the regular, just rap shit. Even though I have a lot of motherfuckers tell me, man, Cornbread, you be spent, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like I feel like I'm too diverse just to be in that one lane, you know what I'm saying? So I just gotta just find like I always say, find your lane and just ride that motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I'm really on. I think I done really just found my lane, honestly, on the low. I just haven't accepted it yet, but you know, once we really just pop back out on that shit, bro, y'all gonna see what's really going on.
Okay. So what you got planned for the Deuce for the 2022? Cause you know that's coming up soon.
Bruh, I ain't gonna speak too much on it, cause bruh, honestly, bruh, I just been whole 2020 right now. I've been talking that big boy shit all 2020, but at the same time, bruh, I just been really just on some focus on getting money shit, just keeping faith, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Just honestly, just letting God lead the way for real, bruh. Like I feel like a lot of times we get ahead of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Trying to lead our own goddamn path and shit like that, but at the end of the day, like, he already got that shit mapped out, honestly, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta, sometimes, bro, you just gotta get out of your own ego and get out of your own pride shit and just sit down and really just take that time and talk to him, bro, you know what I'm saying? Just let him lead you for real, like, whole 2021, I think I just really been learning that shit, honestly, bro, and just 2022, all I can say, bro, definitely probably another project on the way, you know what I'm saying? Just definitely me just really just settling into my lane, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm really just gonna take this shit overall, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what you would say the most important thing you done learned since you've been doing music, about the music and everything that's around it?
Shit, patience. For real, bro, patience. Like I said, as anything, as an artist, producer, anything, bro, you can get ahead of yourself, bro. You can think, you know what I'm saying, you got a hit right here. Start rushing it, you know what I'm saying, you put it on that, you know, fucked up some, you know what I'm saying. It don't really do what it's supposed to do. If you had just took those extra 2 months or extra 2 weeks or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to really just get everything together. So I would just say patience, bro, time. Patience and time, bro. This shit is all about time. And like, as an independent artist, I see a lot of people, I honestly think a lot of independent artists and just local motherfuckers around in the city area, from the Tri-City area all the way down the road. They got, everybody got, I feel like a lot of people down here got hits and shit. It's just not taking the time to really fill out, taking that time to really just work out a damn marketing plan, promo plan, and just saving up that money to put behind it, bro. You know, and that honestly, bro, like, one song can change your life. When they say that shit, that is the realest shit ever, bro. One song can literally change your life if you playing out your marketing scheme right, your promo scheme right, and just put everything you got behind that one song. If everybody's not telling you it's a hit for a reason. You know what I mean? If you got goddamn over 200 people telling you the song is a hit, everybody that you come around telling that song is a hit, you haven't heard one negative feedback about this song yet, bro. This song is a hit. You just gotta put your all into this song. Stop rushing and trying to put out other songs and shit like that. Stop trying to be damn a Drake or a Future and shit. These niggas already made it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be these niggas. You can't drop a song here and then throw out a whole nother project the next day, bro. People don't know you yet, bro. At the end of the day, it's all about just growing your fan base, getting people to know you. Make people damn lust off of that one song first, you know what I'm saying, and just beg for more. You know, just patience and time, baby. You know, I think those are the two important things, you know, and if you want to continue on to that, make sure you have the quality behind it, you know what I'm saying. It ain't even got to be top-notch quality, just some good quality, you know what I'm saying, that can translate on all different systems that people listen to, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But at the end of the day, bro, just be patient, time, and just keep faith, bro, and just keep grinding. That's all it is, bro.
Okay.
We make it harder than what it seems, honestly.
Yeah. Let everybody know, anybody want to know where to look your beats up at and all your social media platforms.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
The beat store is up on the still up on the works right now, but beat store try to keep everything up on everything. At Qwan Tha Don, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that. Qwan Tha Don, QWANTHADON. You know what I'm saying? For right now, the beat store is at the Dre Of The South. Qwan on the beat. You know what I'm saying? That's QWANTHAON. Hold on. QWANONTHA BEAT. Qwan on the beat, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm gonna try to get that up on the corner down as well. Try to get everything, you know what I'm saying, make it easy for people, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, keep everything up on the one goddamn umbrella for real, instead of making this shit complicated what it is, you know what I'm saying. If you know Qwan Tha Don, you know the Dre of the South, baby. That's what I'm trying to keep this shit as. You know Show Gang, you know the Dre of the South, you know what I'm saying. You know Qwan Tha Don, you know all the artists up on the Show Gang and shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying. We're gonna try to keep all this shit up on one umbrella and shit like that. So yeah. Right now, everything is Qwan Tha Don, though. Even YouTube. If you want to check out some of the Shovel Gang shit, man, follow Shovel Gang ENT.
So, let me see. Anything I ain't touched on yet that you want to let the people know?
I think you pretty much got everything, unless you got anything else. But I mean, shit, I think they pretty much, like I said, for the people who know me, you know what I'm saying, they already know what we on type of time. But for the people
that don't know you,
people that don't know me, bro, just tap in for real. Like, I ain't know. I respond back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really just come at me on some genuine down love type shit, bro, I actually talk back to you. Ain't with all that. I ain't no celebrity type shit and all that. I just can't do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real ass motherfucking person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a human at the end of the day, bro. So if you just want to tap in, you know what I'm saying? Hell, if you just want to get to know a motherfucker, just tap in with me, you know what I'm saying? You want to collab, any of that, bro, just tap in with me, bro. We see what type of time we on. That's all it is, bro. It's all love at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, like, as I say, if I drop a song and you respond to it, I'm going to try my best to comment. If I see the comment, I'm going to comment. At least, you know what I'm saying, appreciate it, thank you. So I'm going to comment back, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show love back at the end of the day, bro. You know, that's all it is. Need beats, like you just said, tap in with me, you know. The beat store going to really officially be up by the end of this year. Like, right now, my beat store, like I said, is at Dre of the South on arabic.com. I got probably like 5 beats up, but I'm trying to get at least 20 up by the end of the year, you know what I'm saying, have more selection for people to fuck with, shit like that. But as far as the music wise, man, everything Qwan Tha Don, you know, QWANTHADON, you know what I'm saying, Qwan Tha Don, tap in, Shovel Gang ENT. We got more shit coming on, big shit popping next year with that shit, you know, like, hey, we just really just trying to put the plan together. Like I said, it's more on some marketing shit right now. Put this marketing shit together behind the shit that actually matter, you know what I'm saying? Put that shit together. Once you get that shit together and be consistent with it, bro, the shit gonna really play out like you want it to play. Sometimes we rush this shit, bro. Like, you just can't rush this shit, bro. I done learned that shit over the goddamn doing this shit in like 2008 officially, bro. Like, we rushed this shit, bro, and you look back and you like, damn, if I had knew this that I know now, bro, we could have popped this shit out back then, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit could have been bigger than what it is, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. But just take your time, be patient, man, perfect your craft. You know, that's another thing. Perfect your craft, bro. If it takes you 5 years, it takes you 5 years. Perfect your craft, that shit will come in handy a long way, I promise. Perfecting your craft, and that way when you walk in the room, motherfucker asking you about your craft, bro, you just pop your shit. Ain't gotta be no question, you know what I'm saying? You gonna make those motherfuckers ask more questions than what they gonna ask you. Goddamn, you popping your shit, the motherfucker like, hold on, so you said what, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have a motherfucker questioning you, goddamn, like, oh, this motherfucker know what he talking about, goddamn, see. You know what I'm saying? So that's another big thing, perfect your craft, bro. Don't be so quick to show it to the public, you know what I'm saying? If you gotta work 5 years in silence in the dark, bro, do what you do, work those 5 years in silence in the dark. Those goddamn extra 5 years or whatever that you come back out in the public, bro, them bitches gonna be worth that, I promise you. That shit is big, bro. That shit is big. That's a lot of the shit that motherfuckers don't show you either. That shit is big. Most people, before they get on, bro, they probably been working about damn 10 or plus years before they actually get on. So understand that shit is real. You ain't finna get on overnight, bro. And if you get on overnight, best believe your destination gonna be cut short if you don't know it, cause you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You know, some people gonna take advantage of you on the way. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So be appreciative of those 10 years that it took you. You know what I'm saying? Cause that 10 years of knowledge that you got, that's 5 years of knowledge that you got. You know what I'm saying? That you get in the game, that 5 year knowledge that you got, or 10 years of knowledge that you got, nobody ain't finna get over it on you most likely. Versus goddamn that couple months of knowledge that you got just jumping in the game right off the damn porch and shit like that. They finna take advantage of you, bro. You don't know the music game, you don't know the paperwork side of shit, you don't know the publishing. They finna rape your ass, boy. Faith. Believe it. So take advantage of that goddamn time that you got right now and the patient. You know what I'm saying? Just learn your shit at the end of the day.
Anybody you want to shout out before we get up out of here, Qwan?
Hey, man. Shout out to the whole down the road for one. Whole Alabama, bro. Roll Tide shit. You already know Alabama just whoop. Goddamn. Who played? Goddamn. Ole Miss, Ole Miss just drove the hell out of Ole Miss. You already know how Bama coming with that shit. Goddamn. My boy Tone, Red Dog. 2 goddamn finals of Shovel Game. You know what I'm saying? POPs are what it do. BTP, Blue Top Performance shit, bro. You already know how we come. And, bro, just shout out to everybody who fuck with Qwan, bro, at the end of the day. You know, if I miss you, don't feel no type of way, you know what I'm saying? Just, hey, you know I'm a short talking person anyway, bro. We don't really hold no long conversation. We get straight to the point. But at the end of the day, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you at the end of the day. Shout out to everybody who working. Goddamn, just getting to it. And everybody who just chasing a dream, bro. At the end of the day, we all like here got a dream in our head, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta wake up one day and just go actually get that shit, bro. It ain't easy, trust me. It ain't easy for the next man. I promise you. If you looking at the next man and think that shit easier for the next man than it is, bro, you highly mistaken, I promise you.
Okay.
Everybody go through the bullshit, I promise you, bro. Just because that motherfucker probably making more than you on that job, I guarantee he probably still going through. He probably making more and still hate this job the same way you hate your job. Goddamn shit. He got a dream just like you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, bro, don't look at the next man and think the next man life better than yours, bro, because at the end of the day, everybody go through shit. You know what I mean? They may be on a higher pay scale, but he probably going through more stress than what you going through, goddamn. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, bro, just find your lane and ride that motherfucker, bro. Honestly. Like, just find your lane and ride that motherfucker. Yeah, we gonna end it on that note.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. We got Qwan Tha Don in the building. Y'all go look him up. Subscribe. Like. Share. Tune in. And we're gonna see y'all on the other side.
Make sure y'all fuck with down the road, bitch. What? It's up. What's the move, nigga?
Shit, just roll it up and hit this. And if you talk, I'ma listen. This just some more chill type shit. This just some more chill type shit. This just some more chill type shit.